Marital storms, golden secrets to resolving conflicts and nurturing love. Hello, and welcome to our column on parenting knowledge and preserving family happiness. Marriage, much like a garden, requires daily care and nurturing. There will be sunny days when flowers bloom, but also stormy days filled with challenges. Today, we'll explore expert tips to navigate the storms of marital conflicts, address common issues, and build a stronger, love-filled home. Before diving into the details, let's overview the main points we'll cover. First, we'll uncover a surprising truth about the nature of marital conflicts and the key to managing them. Next, we'll identify negative conflict resolution patterns that many couples unknowingly fall into, escalating tensions. Then, we'll explore expert-recommended methods to resolve conflicts effectively, strengthening the bond between spouses. Finally, we'll tackle specific, everyday issues most couples face, such as finances, children, busy schedules, or daily communication. Let's get started. The nature of marital conflicts. What you need to understand. Did you know that one of the leading marriage experts, Dr. John Gottman, discovered through years of research that 69% of marital conflicts are unsolvable? Surprising, right? These could stem from deep-seated personality differences or persistent disagreements about spending and saving money, which are hard to fully resolve. This doesn't mean your marriage is doomed. On the contrary, understanding this offers a more realistic perspective. Instead of trying to eliminate all conflicts, an almost impossible and stressful task, couples are encouraged to learn how to manage them. View disagreements as opportunities to understand each other better and grow together. To achieve this, Gottman proposes a golden formula called the 5-to-1 ratio. This means that for every negative interaction during conflict resolution, you and your partner should aim for 5 positive interactions. These could be words of love or caring gestures, which can significantly ease tense moments and preserve your bond. Keep this magic number in mind. 5 loving acts can soothe 1 moment of strain. Negative patterns in conflicts. Watch out for these traps. When the rice isn't tasty and the soup isn't sweet, it's easy to fall into negative reaction patterns that harm the relationship without realizing it. Recognizing these traps is the first step to avoiding them. Let's see if any of these sound familiar. Avoiding the issue. Silence is golden, but in marital conflicts, silence is often fool's gold. Many choose to avoid confrontation, hoping time will fade the issue. However, problems don't vanish, they simmer and wait to erupt later. Especially in Asian cultures, women may hesitate to speak up, fearing judgment for failing to maintain family happiness, or adhering to the saying, "One thing endured brings 9 things resolved." To address issues openly, both spouses need maturity, confidence, and peaceful communication skills. Raising defensive shields. Have you or your partner ever bristled and blamed the other when something goes wrong? It's because of you. This defensive attitude often stems from a lack of courage to acknowledge one's own responsibility. In every marital conflict, both parties usually share some blame. If one insists, "I'm blameless," the relationship may soon become irrelevant. Consider this relatable anecdote. A husband runs a red light. The wife points it out, and he snaps, "Don't comment on my driving." The evening ends in silence, with both demanding apologies from the other, leaving the issue unresolved. "I'm always right. You're always wrong." This is a communication disaster. If one or both partners cling to the belief that they're right and the other is wrong, cohabitation becomes stifling. For example, a wife might insist romance means flowers and candles, while the husband believes sharing a good meal is more practical. Who's right? There's no absolute answer. Each person has their own perspective and desires. Forcing your partner to think and act like you is unrealistic. Instead, Respect differences, empathize, and find a compromise. Those who always need to be right may resort to imposing or even oppressing their partner, which is highly damaging. Endless complaints. You never, or you always, sound familiar? Chronic complainers often fail to see their role in creating conflict. Living with a constantly critical partner drains positive energy, keeping the household tense. A husband might criticize his wife's parenting skills, while she might blame him for earning too little or being inattentive. Endless complaints without seeking change won't lead to a happier life. Overgeneralizing. When something upsetting happens, it's easy to link it to past events and make sweeping statements like, "You're always like this," or "You never change." But does anyone truly, always, or never, anything? Hardly. Some even dig up old, resolved issues to use as ammunition, revealing unhealed wounds from the past. Personal attacks. This destructive habit involves labeling or attacking the other's character instead of addressing specific behaviors. For instance, if a husband forgets to tidy up, he might be called lazy as a pig. Or if a wife forgets something, she's labeled brainless. Actions don't define a person's entire character. Such harsh judgments cause deep, hard-to-heal wounds, making reconciliation challenging. Ears closed, mouth open. Lastly, failing to listen is a critical mistake. Interrupting, arguing, or avoiding discussion all stem from not truly hearing the other. To resolve issues, you must first understand them. And understanding requires listening. Listening is an art that demands patience, respect, and a genuine desire to understand. Without it, efforts to resolve conflicts are futile. How to resolve conflicts gracefully, expert tips. Now that we've identified the traps to avoid, how can we resolve conflicts constructively to strengthen our bond? Dr. Gottman highlights 3 types of couples who effectively manage conflicts while maintaining the 5-to-1 positive to negative interaction ratio. The key is to avoid hostility, as resentment is a poison that kills love and hurts both partners, even after a potential separation. Also, outsiders like parents or friends often lack the full context to offer accurate advice during conflicts. Let's look at the 3 types of expert couples in conflict management. Passionate but loving couples. These couples aren't afraid to argue, sometimes fiercely. However, their debates are infused with love, respect, and a desire to resolve issues. Their goal isn't to win but to understand each other better and deepen their bond. They maintain equality, with neither overpowering the other. And after each storm, they reconcile with heartfelt gestures. This may explain why couples who argue often love deeply and rarely divorce. Empathetic and validating couples. These couples wield a powerful tool, listening and validating each other's feelings and thoughts. During disagreements, they put themselves in their partner's shoes to understand their perspective. Instead of dismissing or denying, they say, "I understand why you feel," or "I know you're thinking." This leads to finding solutions or compromises where both feel heard and respected. Couples who avoid but stay harmonious. While avoidance isn't ideal, some couples manage minor conflicts by temporarily sidestepping them, maintaining stability. They later reconnect through loving actions. In Vietnamese culture, where harmony is precious, is valued, this approach may work for some. However, for serious issues causing harm, avoidance is no longer viable. Experts suggest letting go of fantasies about a perpetually rosy marriage and accepting that ups and downs are normal. Conflicts are inevitable, but with peaceful communication and improved attitudes, most issues can be resolved smoothly. Common roadblocks in marriage and how to overcome them. Beyond general conflict resolution principles, every family faces unique, hot spots, specific issues that frequently cause tension. Let's identify these roadblocks and explore ways to overcome them together. When money talks. Financial matters are a timeless source of conflict and a leading cause of marital disputes. You might disagree on investments, household spending, or how much to save versus spend. Issues may arise from not discussing finances before marriage or differing income levels and spending habits. Understand that money arguments often mask deeper issues, like power struggles or differing values and needs. Financial stress can make someone impatient, irritable, or prone to picking fights over unrelated matters. The solution? Have an honest, open conversation about your financial expectations and goals. Can you reach a compromise that suits both your financial capacities? Try dividing roles. One handles household expenses while the other focuses on savings for a month. Then switch. Turn financial discussions into regular, money date nights, where you pay bills and plan budgets in a relaxed, fun atmosphere to reduce stress. Children, joy and challenges. Having children is a wonderful experience that brings immense joy and meaning. However, parenting is challenging and can strain a marriage. After kids, couples often have less time and energy for each other, with little space for rest or relaxation. Financial burdens increase, and if one partner feels overwhelmed with childcare, resentment can build. Lack of support from family or friends can worsen things. How to navigate this? Build a support network, relatives, friends, or, if possible, a part-time babysitter. Even a few hours of stepping away from parenting to reconnect as a couple, perhaps through a date, can help. Rediscover the activities you enjoyed together before kids. Importantly, your happiness and a harmonious family environment are vital for your children's well-being. Kids thrive when they see their parents loving and happy. Fairly dividing household and childcare responsibilities ensures neither partner feels overwhelmed. Busy schedules and keeping the flame alive. Modern life sweeps us into a whirlwind of responsibilities and work. Hectic schedules can lead to stress, especially if self-care, like adequate sleep and nutrition, is neglected. With less time together, emotional connection fades, and coordinating household or social responsibilities becomes harder. While busy schedules don't directly cause marital issues, they pose a significant challenge to maintaining happiness. How to keep the spark alive? Prioritize quality time, even if brief but meaningful. Watching a favorite movie, sharing a meal, or taking a walk together. These regular activities foster connection. Try new experiences together. Psychologist Dr. Sabrina Romanoff notes that novel activities spark excitement and reveal new facets of each other, breaking the monotony of daily roles. She also suggests exercising together, as the endorphin boost enhances positivity and helps you appreciate your partner's strengths. When words no longer harmonize, poor or negative communication is the knot tying all marital issues together. If words become weapons instead of bridges, the relationship struggles to endure. How to improve this vital breath of marriage? Start small with daily check-ins. Are you okay? Or, how was your day? These show care and support. Discover each other's love language. Some feel loved through hugs, others through small gifts or words of affirmation. Regularly express affection with gestures like a hug, a thoughtful gift, or a kind word. Try the speaker-listener technique. One speaks while the other listens actively, then paraphrases to ensure understanding. Also, use I statements to avoid blame. Instead of, "You never spend time with me," say, "I feel sad when we don't spend much time together." This fosters honest, blame-free conversations. We've explored many secrets to nurturing a happy marriage. The journey isn't always a bed of roses, but with understanding, patience, and love, you and your partner can weather any storm and build a stronger, happier home. Proactively learning and applying these insights is how you tend to your garden of love daily. Wishing you and your family endless laughter and love.